Hello everybody, well thank you for clicking on the video. I did say when I moved from Oldham that I was going to do a video of my new home, and the initial thought was I'll do it when I've finished it, but then I realised it's probably going to be ages before I've got everything that I want in the house, and the reason for that is because I'm being a little bit picky about what I want, like art and stuff. This table, by the way, it looks alright, dog's dinner at the moment. I used to have it in my house in Oldham. I used to live, by the way, I'll tell you now. So when I lived in Oldham, I used to live in Hollins, just off where I lived, it was just off Hollins Road, and it backed onto the houses on Chapel Road. And I lived there from 2000 and, was it 2009? Yeah, because I've been married a couple of years. When I bought it, the ex-husband didn't pay any money towards the house. You might think that's a bit strange, but at the time I didn't think anything of it, and to be honest it worked out better that way, because then when we divorced it just made the divorce cleaner. Anyway, let me tell you about the garden. So I have a bit of an obsession with like witches and stuff, so I've got a few around the house. This particular one I've had for years. She used to have like a blue cloak, but I painted it black. And now, she used to be in the house, but now she lives on that bush. And then you've got this beautiful grass. I don't know what this grass is called, but I love it. If anyone knows what it's called, let me know, because I definitely want to get some more for next year. That was a sunflower that I bought for about £1 from Asda, with the naive thought that I could like make it live, but it didn't. They were bought from B&M. I've watered them, but for some reason they just decided to die off. And they were a load of daisies. So yeah, but this plant here is beautiful. It's a jasmine. I think it's an Asian jasmine, and it smells gorgeous. But this weekend I'm gonna spend a bit of time just sort of cutting all of this right back, because it's the house when I bought it. We're gonna go in. I've got my little wind charm. Let's put a light on. Yeah, for some reason, this house, I mean, you've seen how beautiful it is. I mean, I know it's not to everyone's taste, but for some reason it took 2 years for them to, sell this house, and I just don't understand why. This is the window, and this green demijohn here, or carboil, my mum said it's called. I found it in my shed. The lady that lived here before, she was called Bridget. She passed away, unfortunately. Wonderful lady, well thought of in the area. She did a lot with miners and stuff. Like fighting for rights and whatever. Anyway, I could tell you about her all day long, but the video's not about the lady who used to live here. But I'm just saying that, she was a keen gardener, and she left this beautiful green carboil, I don't know, whatever the bloody hell. What's it called? If anyone knows what's it called, tell me. And I got these flowers, right, and my friend Claire, when I sent her a picture, she went, she went, I like the thing. She went, but can you not like get some nice flowers to put it? I thought, you cheeky git. I was laughing. She's funny. She's probably watching this as well at some point. Claire, I weren't offended, love, and I think actually you were right when you said put the what is it, that blue flower, I forget what it's called anyway. So I was quite fortunate. So when I moved into the house, this fridge was here, and this washing machine, which is actually a washer dryer, it was in, and I couldn't believe my luck. By the way, if you do get sight of the floor and it looks a bit dirty, let me tell you, I sweep this floor about 3 times a day, and it just gets dirty. I think it's because I'm coming in from the outside and there's so much like vegetation out there and stuff. So yeah, you've got these nice cabinets, and I try and keep the sides as litter free as possible. I actually found, this earring. This is an earring set that I bought ages ago, and I found that on the floor. I'm hoping I've got the other one. But this is my little bar. I've actually got a lot more in this cupboard here, but at the moment I'm embarking on a carb-free diet. I'm actually going to put a channel together and film stuff about that. So if there's anyone on who follows me that will be interested in, you know, maybe finding out a little bit more or seeing what I'm doing, I want to lose 4.5 stone. When I've lost it, I'll tell you what I started off weight-wise. Anyway, yes, I'm going to do a channel for that. I'm going to do a load of cooking and stuff, but it's basically, they call it carnivore or keto, something in between. Anyway, this is they've got an integrated microwave, but for some reason the outside bits come off, so I need to stick that back on. And then this nice oven. I've actually not even used this oven since I moved in. To be fair, it's a little bit dirty. I probably need to clean that, to be fair, but I don't use it, if you know what I mean. And then let's get on to the front room tour. Okay, so this is the front room as it is at the moment. Obviously, you know, I've got to get it decorated and stuff, but try and get it decorated at the moment you can't. It's hard work. So what I've done is I've put the TV over there. That's a bottle of Pellegrino I got myself before, a bit of a treat. I got that cabinet second hand from charity shop, paid 70 quid for it. It weighs an absolute ton. I don't think it's solid wood, but yeah, it's a nice one. And then that's the telly out my bedroom, funnily enough, but the one that I had in my bedroom, or the one that I had downstairs, I've put in my bedroom now. It's got these wall lights. And then that massive mirror there, it's 80 centimetres round. I bought that from B&M. I think it were about 40 quid or something. And then these dogs, I just love them. You know why I like these? I think because when I was growing up on Shaw Road, and I've got a photograph with them in the background, not these ones. I bought these from a Mason Mosley. But my mum used to have some, I can remember, and I've just always liked them, and I've had them ages, and I had them in the other house, but yeah, I thought I'd put them on fireplace here. That's a witch that I got off eBay, and Bobby, I'll show you Bobby in a minute. And then that's the fireplace. It works, it's clean. I've actually got a story to tell you about the woman that used to live in this house. She was quite a character. This is the couch. Now, I bought a sofa, and I only bought it about 3 weeks ago, I think I got it. And as you can see, I've put the throw on it. But the reason why I've done that is, obviously, if you notice, I've got a royal blue... What? He talks a lot, Bobby. Yeah, I've got a royal blue couch, and as you can see, Bob is very, very white with a purple face. I wanted to show you this. I'm absolutely fuming. See this? Oh, this bloody camera, I'm still getting used to it. This is, I was in Rome a few years back, and I bought this. I bought it from a shop. I can't remember what the street were. Anyone that knows it, it's called the Mouth of Truth, and the what's the word? The myth around it, or the folklore around it, is basically that on the original one in Rome, that if you put your hand in it and you're a liar, you'll get your hand chewed off. It was in that film Roman Holiday with Gregory Peck and what was she called? Oh, what was her name? Oh, I can't remember her frigging name. That beautiful actress, Audrey Hepburn. That's it. Anyway, I had it because I was moving front room round before, and I'd moved my desk and I'd put it over here in the corner, which we'll go to. And I put that, and I let it go against the bloody wall, and then when I moved the desk, it fell and cracked, and I was like, I don't believe it, but it don't really matter, I think, because the Mouth of Truth is all cracked anyway, so I think when I glue it back together, it'll just look as it's supposed to look, really. So yeah, that's why I've got the thing on the couch. I'm going to be honest, I've got a load of rubbish around it, but it's not rubbish, so I actually need to move this to like outside. But this is this basket thing here is an egg chair thing that I bought. You know those, I'll show you outside when we go outside. But I need to put it together, but it's just really flimsy, so I need my stepdad to do it for me. And then that's the chair that goes on it. These birds here. More or less everything I've got in my house, I've got it for a reason, if you know what I mean. But these birds here, these are quite popular in Portugal. And I bought these, they're handmade, hand painted. They weren't expensive, but I just think they're beautiful. And I'm trying to get the other one on for you. Where is it? Oh, there it is, yeah. Still getting used to this camera. Yeah, but I just thought they were beautiful, the swallows. And they reminded me of, you know, those birds that Hilda Ogden used to have in her house, those ducks. It just reminds me of that for some reason. Oh, shite. Oh, I've just spilt my drink. Hang on. Right, let's resume. So I've got this beige carpet. And I've got this pink drink. Let me show you this drink, actually. So, this is the kitchen. We'll get to this in a bit. I've started drinking. I'm doing keto again because I put on so much weight. I look horrendous, honestly. You've probably seen if you've seen me in the street. But anyway, this Tanqueray or gin is 0 carbs, so you can drink it. It won't lift your sugar levels or anything, or like, you know, make you want to crave sweets or anything. And then I got these today. I went with my auntie to TK Maxx at Oldham, and I think these were $6.99 for 3. They're only like 375ml, but you put like a little bit of, you know, the syrup in the drink, and it flavours it nice. So I've got this one in, and just kicked it all over my beige carpet. So, yeah, anyway, let's get back to the vid. So, this angel, I bought this off eBay a few years ago. I think it's supposed to be in like a garden, but I really like her and I have her in my house all the time. Anyway, these curtains are beautiful. I mean, obviously they're not going to be to everybody's taste, but I really like them, and I actually changed them, you know. I've got some, because I've got the couch, which is like royal blue. I got some voiles, and I thought, my cousin Lauren, she said do like blue and gold, and I thought, God, yeah. So I bought some blue voiles and put them up, but they just looked horrendous, so I put these back up. But these were actually owned by the lady who had the house before me, and to be honest, I don't think I'll change them. They're top quality, you know, dead heavy curtains. And then this is my desk, basically. So, as you know, I work from home. And yeah, so this is where I sit when I'm doing my work. Got my little salt thing there, and that's my work laptop. And then this is a computer that I bought when I moved here. I didn't want a laptop. I wanted a proper computer. So I got this, and this is what I edit all my YouTube videos on and things. And so, and right, I want all those out there who do like, you know, really good on interiors, because I'm shocking at interior design. But I bought this beautiful rocking chair, and I was gonna leave it this colour, and I can leave it this colour, and it's varnished, so it's protected. I'm not going to start rubbing anything down, but what I was thinking of doing, it just come to me before, do you think I should paint it with like acrylics, like a royal blue? I think it'll look really nice, like a royal blue acrylic, and then just put like a shellac on the top, so underneath it'll still be as it is, it won't be damaged, I'll just be painting it. Let me know what you think. Right, let's head upstairs. One thing that, you know what? One of the reasons why I wanted to buy this house, apart from the fact it's got a Belfast, and I really, 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 really like this kitchen. I love it. Everything I thought it is. Do you know what I mean? But one of the reasons why I bought the house is I did want an open staircase. I don't know why, really. I just think they're really nice. This carpet... the carpets that are in the house, by the way, I haven't changed them. I had a fella come in and clean them, but I hadn't changed them. And the reason why is my mum said to me, don't change them, sorry, because the lady that was in here before, she spent a good amount of money, you know, on it. So, I don't know. Anyway, this is the bedroom, and I'm going to be dead straight with you. I don't think I like it. And I know this might sound crazy, but I think this bed was a mistake. And And the reason why I think it's a mistake is you're sort of limited to, because it's grey, you're limited to what sort of coloured like stuff you can put on. So I've got the pink bedspread at the moment. This is my weighted blanket. It's really good. I use that most nights. I keep on top of quilt. And thingy. Anyway, I got these pictures just for the time being. I'm going to put some different art up, but it were like so bare. I needed something. And then, now this is the telly that was turned on the other night by the ghost. So, just talking about the ghost, I do believe in them. I think that they do exist. I've never seen one. I thought I saw one in my old house. This is the view from my window, by the way. My neighbour's outside there having a fag. I thought I saw one in the old house once, and I was walking downstairs and I thought I saw a fella stood there in a brown suit. But when I turned to look, he went. So I don't know, but I've sort of had this feeling from day one in this house that something's not right. Lights going on and off, and actually I was getting really scared. And then one night I just thought, I'm pissed off with this. And I just said to the ghost, I went, you know what? I said, it's not on, waking me up. Anyway, I'm boring you. So let's move on. So yeah, the ghost. I basically said to the ghost one night, I said, you know what? I said, waking me up. Oh, this is the wardrobe. I won't show you the bottom of it, but I'll show you the inside. I've not really put anything in yet. Because I've not really unpacked all my clothes. I've just sort of, and I won't film it, but at the bottom I've just got stuff just like folded on the floor. I just need to sort something out. I actually want to put my clothes upstairs in the attic, which I'm not going to go up today because it's not safe, and I'll tell you why. But yeah, let me finish the story about the ghost. So basically, I said to it one night, I said, you know what, you're having a bit of a joke, like I've got to get up for work and stuff, and you know, it's not fair this. In fact, if you carry on waking me up at whatever time, I'm going to go and YouTube live. And you know what? Since I said that, it's not woke me up in the middle at night, but anyway, right. This is one of my favourite works of art. It's, I can't remember what, I think, is it Waterhouse? I don't think it is actually, but it's a mermaid, beautiful mermaid, and she's like combing her hair. People always say to me, you know, like, where'd you get your information from on Oldham? And I'm going to be honest with you, I read a lot. You know, I read online, I read reference books. I want to show you this book in particular. Now, I don't think this is actually a book stand, but then I think it is as well, because it's got like adjustable shelves what you can move up and down. So like you can put like smaller books in some bits, but literally all of these up here, these are all my Oldham books. So this book that you're looking at was printed, I think, in 1902. It was produced, it was written by a man called James Middleton. There's a story behind even the print of the book. It's fabulous. James, I think he must have been an Oldhamer, and like me, he liked the town and the history of the town, and he wrote this book, and it's wonderful. There are pictures in this book that I've never seen before, and I do use some of them in my videos. But anyway, it's called Oldham Past and Present. Now, the first thing that I want to say about the Oldham books is, if you watch my channel, I think you should already know this. I do not plagiarise. When I do my videos, what I do is, I mean, at the end of the day, I need to know who the historical characters of Oldham were. So I look for a name and I do my research from them. The stuff that I've found that I mentioned in some videos, you'd never get it in a book. Because some of it's quite scandalous, you know, like the fella who built the library, you know, the architect. Anyway, it's got different like headers in it. So like old halls, it's got Horsedge Old Hall, Foxdenton, which was still standing, Coldhurst, that's gone, Chamber gone, Werneth gone, Hathershaw, that's still there, Durker gone, Chadderton gone, Royton gone, Crompton, Pitbank. Pitbank was actually the home of, or the ancestral home of the Mayor of Oldham that I featured recently. And then you've got old houses, you know, it talks about them. But this is the really interesting thing. When he gave me the book, he told me the story of how it came about. And apparently, when he'd written it, he couldn't afford to get it printed. So what he did, he went round all the elites of Oldham and he asked them to give him some money so he could print it. So it's actually a list of subscribers of the book. So you've got loads of people in here. You've got Elliot Lees, Alfred Emmett. There's a street named after him near the back of TK Maxx. And then you've got Winston L.S. Churchill, Esquire MP for Oldham. Now, bear in mind that when this was brought about, Winston wasn't even the great Prime Minister at that time. He was just MP for Oldham. And then you've got a name, various different, names and stuff. Anyway, my friend, one of his ancestors actually helped to fund this book. And he was given 2 copies of the book, right, off the author, and this is one of the copies. And let me tell you something. There's look the old Oldham church. This is a drawing of the interior Oldham church, the old one. And then we've got, it's beautiful, it's printed. All these people listed, all these characters of Oldham. This is what I work from. I look at the people and I find the stories from them, where they worked, where they lived, what they did, what they looked like, etc. It's interesting because on the next page, or the one after it, we've got our Winston. Anyway, I just wanted to say that yes, I do read books about Oldham. Of course I do. You know, I need some inspiration from somewhere. I also look at graves. I have various different mediums for, searching these people. And I find the stories and I try and bring their story back to life. But I just wanted to say that this book, it's 100, nearly 120 years old, right? This is a wonderful book to have, and it's absolutely my treasured possession, and I love it, and I read it all. I don't read it, I'll look at the pictures all the time. I'm always looking for references in it, and I love it, and I can't be more grateful to my friend for giving me this book. And I said to him when I met him in Chedderton Cemetery, I'll look after it, I'll treasure it, and I will, and I have, and I'm just so grateful. This is a portrait of Eli Lees. Eli, a great businessman. He used to live in Warnoth Park. He was actually the grandfather of Marjorie Lees, if you know who she is, Eli. But the reason why I've got his portrait up is I'm a bit obsessed with him, really. I just think he's really, really handsome. So yeah, I wanted to look at his face. But yeah, and also he sort of represents, what I do and like my love of Oldham and stuff, and the Oldham history. So yeah, that's why he's there. Excuse the messy table and Bobby's demanding food as usual. What else did I want to tell you? You know what? I think we'll leave it at that. I mean, I've shown you all around the house. I hope I haven't been too boring. If you watch to the end, then I'm going to put on the footage that I took today from when I was in Uppermill. I went to Uppermill to this beautiful bookshop because I was told to go there. The book, by the way, if you're watching, the book, I've already got it, Millscapes, but I did get some other bits and pieces. So I hope you like the house tour. If anyone has got any suggestions for anything that I can do in the house, please let me know below, because I'm open to suggestions. There we go. So yeah, we're in Uppermill. So we're going to start today. Well, today's video is all about Oldham retail, and I thought a few people might appreciate seeing Uppermill, what it looks like today. Obviously, it doesn't change. But I'm actually on the hunt for a bookshop. I've been told there's some exciting books, Oldham specific, in a bookshop up here, and I've got half an hour, and I just thought, sod it, let's see if we can find it. You might notice as well that the quality of this filming today is significantly improved. I'm actually just trying to get the bugger to focus. It's a new camera I've got. It's a DJI, and yeah, I'm still trying to get to grips with it, to be fair, but so far so good. I mean, there's some beautiful buildings here in Uppermill. But yeah, I'm on the up for this bookshop, so that's what we're doing, and then we're going to go down into Oldham, and we're going to just wait for this chap. Yeah, we're going to go down into Oldham, and we're going to go and find the old sites of the Oldham retail from 1949. So I'll catch up with you when I'm walking back to the car. Oh, everyone, I had to come and look at this beauty. Look at the light on this river. How gorgeous is that? I'm hoping that this quality of this camera is picking up on just how gorgeous those colours are, but it's just, the light's just coming through the trees and it's just making this spectacular colour.